So welcome to the next build. The previous build we built the reverb, which is already in this box, and now we're gonna build the delay. The delay which we're gonna build is the ancestral operation delay. It's also a kit which I bought over the internet, and it consists of a bucket brigade, a PT2399 and a TL72 chip. This is the schematic. At the top here in the schematic you will see the voltage rail. We have a op amp, a dual op amp. Signal comes in here, it will be amplified, and then the signal goes out here. And in the meantime we have a delay here which is based on the PT2399, and we have a reverb over here which is based on the bucket brigade, and that within the mix will go out. So we can set the mix on this delay as well. It actually has a very short part list, so everything is in here. So we have the bucket brigade, this is the bucket brigade, and we have the selected for this reverb, the PT2399, and then this is our voltage regulator. Next is we have a lot of resistors again. They all marked. Connection wires, the same what we have. We have the capacitors. We have the pots, 3 of them, and in and output jacks. Well, we're not going to use them because the ones which we're going to use are already installed. Again, we have the printed circuit board. It's a very tiny printed circuit board, and it does not have a holder, but the pots are soldered onto the board. So I need to check how we're gonna mount this onto or into the pedal board. But first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna solder the resistors to it, so the small components first. Then we're gonna add the chip sockets. We're gonna add the capacitors, and then later on the bucket brigade chip and the PT2399, which is the delay. So first we're gonna install the resistors again. I'm gonna check mark them. They're all numbered. So R1 is 1.8, and if you can see, they have all labels on it. So let's see, 22K. This resistor goes in R7, R9, and R21. Again, fold the leads and put them in place. So R7, R7, just to make sure that they don't drop. We're gonna put some painter's tape over it. Flip it. Okay, looks good. So next up is the IC sockets. They have a notch, and on the printed circuit board there is also a notch. The voltage regulators, according to this schematic, need to be soldered on the board, but we know that they can fail. So what I did is I prepared sockets for them as well. So this is a 3 socket. So while I'm in here, I'm gonna add the diode as well. So the diode has one white stripe and it needs to match on the board as well. So this one, it has a polarity. That's it. Next we will add the capacitors. So now the electrolyte capacitors. The electrolyte have a negative and a positive. The positive lead is long and the negative is short, and it is also guided with a dash sign on the capacitor. And the capacitor itself on the board indicates the plus where the long leg in which hole it needs to go. So C1 is 100 microfarad. Looking at this is the 100 microfarad, so this is C1. So now we have all components connected. I actually added a socket for the bucket brigade. So in case I need to desolder it and replace it, I can just use it. So it's easily attachable like this. PCB, we have 3 pots. We have the attack, decay and depth, and they are mounted on the back of the printed circuit board. Since I already have pre-drilled holes in my box, these will not be soldered onto the board, so I need to use cables to connect to it. We also have the output and the input. I use default colors, so with the previous kit I used green for input and yellow for output, and then I have the LED wires. For this circuit we have a standby LED for power and a active LED. We're only going to use the active LED, not going to use the standby. And we have power in. So I wrote the values of the pots looking from the bottom, so looking from this side, which is 2K, 5K and 10K. But since I will put the wires on top, I have flipped it around so I know that depth and decay and attack are there. So we can move the wires that way. I'm gonna put the wires from the bottom and solder them on the top to have easier access to the pots. So we need to color them. Go. So next thing is the wiring. We're gonna wire the pot meters. We have the cables here. We're gonna tin them and then wire it in. This was the wiring scheme. So we have the pot meters, blue, white, green, the back of the pot meters. Okay. So now that we have built the aberration reverb delay, we're gonna test it. So again, I'm gonna use the high caster. This is the clean sound. Let's turn everything off. So let's switch it on. You hear? The sound is the same. Let's turn it up a little bit. You hear it sounds like a reverb. But it depends on the delay setting. So you have one repeat. So let's turn it all the way up. So let's move everything to 12 o'clock. That would be this sound. So let's turn it all the way up. So let's put the delay on as well. So let's put the delay on as well. So that's how it sounds. Well, if you like these videos, hit the like button and leave your comments below what you think of it. If you would like to see more of these videos, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified for further videos. And thank you for watching, and up to the next video.